Yo, welcome to Third Time Sports Podcast. Just a heads up, this show contains adult language, unfiltered opinions, and a whole lot of passion for sports. If you're easily offended, this might not be the spot for you. But if you can't handle the heat, hit the subscribe button. And don't be a dick.
Thank you for watching, Big Daddy.
Y'all know what it is. Total Town Sports Podcast, man. Y'all tuned into the greatest. Craig and Day Day. You know what I'm saying? $0 and the Drunky and Smoky Podcast, baby.
Man, now we got Stanley on here. Now we got Stanley with us today.
The Drunky, Smoky, and Stanley Podcast, big dog. We back in the building, man. Y'all, you know what it is, man. It's your boy King James the Pharaoh, tuned in with the one and only Sean Ace Juice O'Neal, and y'all know who that is over there. The one, the only, Cap, the great.
The greatest.
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
I'm loving life right now, man. Today was an overall positive day. I wish that the fans could have gotten cued in a little bit on the little pregame talk we had here, but all you need to know is it was fucking awesome.
Shout out to everybody sitting ringside, everybody courtside, all the ringsiders courtside, those front row. We appreciate y'all tuning in and being here with us. You could be anywhere in the world, but unfortunately, you stuck here with these three idiots right here.
with your favorite podcaster's favorite podcast. Let's fucking go.
Let's go, man. Cap, the great, you good or you having technical? It look like he having a little technical difficulties over there, ladies. Oh man. But that means it's gonna be a great show, man. So how you been, man? It's been a couple shows we ain't seen you, man. What's been going on with you?
I've had some things that I've been working on and trying to find solutions for the problems. Things are currently going better than expected, and I'm happy to be back here with y'all, man. For real.
Definitely. Is that Cap? You back?
My fault, fellas. I had my son had called me.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Oh yeah. Shout out to Junior, man. Shout out to Cody J. Birthday just happened. Big teenager over there.
Happy birthday, Cody J.
Yes, sir. Captain Junior great.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man, for the birthday wishes. He ain't do too much, but we went and checked out, as y'all seen on the live. If y'all didn't see us on the live, we went to the Vegas Aces game. You know what I mean? Got to check out the Seattle Storm. Shout out to Skylar Diggins. Shout out to Agent Wilson and everybody. Jackie Young was out there splashing on their ass, literally. Man, she almost had a double-double. Wilson had a double-double, triple-double almost.
If I may interject real quick, did you get to see a dildo thrown on the court?
We did not.
Damn it! You went for the wrong game.
I should have checked.
No, look, you went the Vegas Aces. They gonna escort your ass right outside where the rest of the dildos at. They too secure.
Shout out to Sky Diggins, though. South Bend's own Sky Diggins.
For sure. What we got on the menu today, fellas?
Oh man, there's a couple things on the docket. I know we got Shedeur Sanders, his first preseason start at the Cleveland Browns. We got UFC switching over from pay-per-view to Paramount.
Paramount Plus.
We also have don't remember.
Whatever else we get into. How about that?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Lord knows what this. Everybody knows that this show just kind of goes where it goes. So,
I mean, we might as well start right out the gate with this Cleveland Browns guy sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? We might as well jump out the gate and talk about, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever quarterback in a Browns jersey by the name of Shedeur Sanders, one of the greatest guys to ever don the number 12 in Cleveland, Mr. Shedeur Sanders. Tell us about it. How you feel about that over there, Mr. Sean H. Juice O'Neil?
Let me go ahead and be entirely honest with everybody here. I know in our group chat, I feel like I'm getting that vibe like I'm a hater right now. I want to go ahead and explain to everybody. I'm a realist. I feel like I have seen Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland before. I feel like Johnny Manziel, that I fucking hated, was Shedeur Sanders. I feel like Baker Mayfield, that you didn't respect and traded away, was Shedeur Sanders. The Browns had been looking for that quarterback to finally put you over that peak for so long. And I don't have a problem with Shedeur Sanders. If you're going to come and be my quarterback and finally get us to a great place, I am here for it. My problem with Shedeur Sanders is I think that he's focused on too many other things at the moment instead of being the quarterback of the Browns. That's, like I said, I've seen this story before with the Cleveland Browns.
And where do you get that?
I know. Not, as a Cleveland Browns fan, I know not to get excited about a fucking thing until it actually turns out, which it rarely does. So here's my take on Shedeur Sanders. You got him as a steal, an absolute steal in the 5th round. Everybody's projected him to be a early pick, 1st round, 2nd round, and then he just kind of kept dropping. And then you ended up getting Shedeur in the 5th round. In the 5th round, Shedeur Sanders is a steal. The problem that I have with the media and the way everybody else is dealing with this is that I'm supposed to suck this dude's dick because he had one preseason game against the 2nd quarter was great. The 1st quarter was 3 and out and whatever. But you're telling me that I'm supposed to this dude is the end all be all quarterback because there's a lot of hype around him. This is media produced hype, in my opinion. I've been vocal that I thought that Dylan Gabriel had the better college career. I think that the reason that the Browns gave Dylan Gabriel, that I know I've been getting a bunch of shit for, is first team reps, is because they want to see what they have in their first team quarterback. Let's be real. When all this started, the Browns did not have a quarterback. You got Kenny Pickett, then you picked up Joe Flacco, and then you drafted Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd. You drafted Shedeur Sanders in the 5th as a value pick because why is Shedeur still there? Deshaun Watson is probably going to get bought out of his contract next year. I know the Browns technically have 5 quarterbacks on the roster this year. I think that a narrative that pissed me off last week was that the Browns set Shedeur up for failure. Well, I mean, up until that point in time, he's not getting first team reps. He's not doing this. If it was anybody not named Shedeur Sanders, you would not be talking about that. Tyson Bagent for the Bears, Caleb Williams received a good majority of the first team reps in the preseason game, or in the 11 versus 11s against whoever they played, and every other starting quarterback received that same exact thing. I think that we're making a big deal about this because the hype about Shedeur is so fucking big, and it's the Browns are the worst organization ever for drafting him, and how are they doing this and treating him terribly? I just want to go ahead and say this. The Browns are the 1 out of 32 teams that drafted him. So let's go ahead and first and foremost quit hating on the Browns for that. I've also heard the view that, the Browns ownership is racist. And the Browns owner, Jimmy Haslam, paid an African-American quarterback the most guaranteed money in NFL history and has forever pissed off every other NFL owner in history by doing that and setting a terrible precedent with the Deshaun Watson thing. I'm not here for they're racist for doing this. That's just my opinion. Also, we have a African-American general manager, anything that comes with racism towards the Browns, I don't want to fucking hear it. Charles Woodson is one of 15 minority owners. When I say minority, I mean that you have a minor stake in a team, and he just bought into the Cleveland Browns. So any fact that Shedeur Sanders he's getting quieted by the Browns, it's racist. It's fucking ridiculous, guys. That's my main point here. If the Browns owner is racist, then why did we do that with Deshaun Watson? We have an African American GM. That's the way that the mainstream media is getting views by portraying it that way. I don't care who you are, ESPN, NFL Network. If you want to say it that way, you're fucking wrong. And like you're just trying to get click. That's clickbait. That's race bait. That's clickbait. I think that is 110% bullshit. The fact that, he only got a certain share of the first team reps. Name a team that's not letting their starting quarterback get first team reps in one-on-ones against another team right now. You can't. You can't. That's how football is ran. Dylan Gabriel was getting more reps than Shedeur Sanders. He was a third-round pick. They were trying to see what they had in Dylan Gabriel. Kenny Pickett got more. Kenny Pickett is a veteran. Joe Flacco is 41 years old. No, he's not starting the preseason game. I'm tired of the thing that pisses me off about this is not Shedeur Sanders. I have nothing against Shedeur Sanders. What I have is a problem with the media and the fact that they're making it a thing that it's not. And any other team, it's not a problem. The fact that it's a high-profile player in Shedeur Sanders, in my opinion, is what is creating a problem that doesn't need to be a problem. Every other team literally has their first-team quarterback in 11-on-11s in preseason going against that team. In my opinion, Shedeur Sanders, you looked good. You did some things good. You did some things wrong. You looked like a rookie quarterback in his first preseason game, and that's how you learn. You're learning the offense. You weren't even playing with any of the first team offensive players. You were playing with the second and third string. So why does the fact that he's not starting, starting, but he's not playing with first team, getting first team reps make a difference? You were getting a chance to learn with the people you were going to be playing with. I think that the whole thing is blown out of proportion. As a Browns fan, Shedeur, I hope that as a 5th round pick, brother, I hope that you make this work for us. I hope that you make 31 other teams look like complete assholes for not fucking with you. The Browns fucked with you. And the fact that you get the chance, and then this week, going into it, we see that, the Browns said, we can't say that Shedeur Sanders will start the preseason game. Dylan Gabriel, who's healthy finally, might start the preseason game. How is that a knock on anything? It's preseason. You're trying to figure out what you have and who you have. Anybody that's waving the flag like he's the end all be all. I'm not knocking it, but also I'm saying just settle your expectations down, Browns fans. Anybody else that's a fan, you need to find out what you have. That's what the preseason is for, and that's my take on everything. Shedeur is doing good things for the community right now. It looks like he's selling a lot of jerseys. I saw a video where an apartment, like a massive apartment complex, kind of burnt down, and he went there and was helping. He brought food trucks. He was playing football with the kids and everything. Personality wise, he seems like he's.
So my thing is,
hold on, bro.
He seems like
hold on one second.
He seems like the kind of guy that could be a leader, but you don't ever put a rookie quarterback into a terrible situation. And as a Browns fan, this entire season is a terrible situation. You let Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett start because they're veterans, because it's way easier to let a veteran that has been used to being benched before start than a rookie quarterback. That's my entire take on this. A rookie quarterback, if you start them, has a harder time bouncing back mentally than starting a Flacco that's just like, I'm just kind of here because you don't have anybody, or a Pickett that's like, pretty sure I'm going to get traded or cut. You know what I mean? You see what you have in Pickett, Gabriel, and Shedeur in the preseason. And then eventually the Browns are probably going to start, 1-5, 2-4, 0-6. Then you start seeing what you have in the rookies after that complete monster of a schedule to start the season. Okay, not sorry. That's all I want to say. Now I will listen to whatever you guys have to say and rebuttal if needs be.
Well, I ain't said a whole bunch, and I wanted to say just this little bit real quick before I let you and Dub go on this thing because I know y'all been holding it up in the group chat as well. Y'all saying y'all been trading, whatever's back and forth. I don't think nobody can make up anything that as plain as they've been in the front. Nobody said anything about any kind of racism. I don't know who said that about whatever, but overall, me myself, from what I've seen, like the staff and everybody on the Browns, some of the people on the Browns did not want to pick Shedeur Sanders. If y'all did, don't say y'all didn't. And then when he doing good and y'all see him flirt, like doing his thing or whatnot, y'all feel like y'all got an option at any instead of y'all didn't think y'all had an option any. You know what I mean? Like y'all went to the press with that. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that people do is mess up when you go to the press and you say certain stuff and then you thinking that it's gonna not get out there. People move
Okay,
too fast when they come to, hold on one second, sir. People move too fast, when they come to stuff like that. So then, right, like nobody's saying that he gonna come out and automatically start. We know he don't got a chance of starting. Like let's be very clear with that. Like if he had a chance of starting, well, nobody would have waited to grab him in the fifth round. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all know that it's a how you want to say what's the word I'm looking for? It's a process, you know, when you getting into something like that. On top of the fact, bro, you got 5 quarterbacks in one place. Like, what are you gonna do when it's 5 quarterbacks in one place? You're gonna play like you fucking in the Super Bowl every practice damn near, And he made perfect sense to me, I feel like, whether he was exaggerating it or not. But it's like you don't know if you're gonna get cut tomorrow. So it's like, why not go out there and play like I'm about to win a championship? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole key. And then on top of that, like Kenny Pickett, I think he was just a pickup for the Browns because they didn't have no other
they didn't
options.
have a quarterback.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand like his deposition and his place and everything. Like he's not definitely gonna be there on their bench come starting regular season. I
I
feel
agree
like
with that.
that
I
just
agree with you.
personally, like, and I knew that from the fact that he wasn't going to be there, just in how the circumstances led them to pick him up. You know what I'm saying? When y'all could have damn near went and got a fucking Russell Wilson or a damn anybody
And
else
why would you
or
want Russell
traded the
Wilson that's more money?
shit. Deshaun Watson way more money than Russell Wilson.
And he's not playing. That's what I'm saying. Why would you want
My point
Russell Wilson
exactly. So
when
why
you're
not
already
go trade a Russell
paying?
Wilson?
You're already
Why
paying
not
a dude
trade a
that's not going
Russell?
to
Why
play.
not trade for Russell Wilson and give up Deshaun Watson? Let go of that fucking money. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
you
Open
can't
up the
trade Deshaun Watson.
contracts.
He's hurt. You can't trade a hurt player.
Man, they should make that shit possible because ain't no way. You
That's
know
not
what
how
I mean?
that's not how the rules work.
But if you can't, then you can't. I'm just speaking on pure feelings at this
Okay, well,
point. You
let's
know what
move
I'm
on
saying?
past the let's get a Russell Wilson. You can't do that. So what's the next
But it
move?
was other options still as well sitting out there
Who?
at quarterback
Who?
position that you could have not y'all could have went and picked up Danny Dimes. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all could have went and got him and Dan there wouldn't even have to go through that situation.
He was
That
already on
ain't
the
throwing no
Colts.
salt. That ain't throwing no kind of salt in the wound on my coach or nothing. Because I don't feel like I'm doing I'm just speaking on just facts of who was out there at the times and they could have grabbed these
The
people. You know
fact
what I'm
of the
saying?
matter is, Cody, I hate to cut you off, but in reality, there was no quarterbacks out there that got Kenny Pickett because there wasn't no sensible motherfucking trades or quarterback for them to
Yeah,
go
what
get. And it was
yeah,
no, I mean, I get what you're saying, but Cody, in real life, there was no sensible quarterback nor a trade that made sense. And like he said, you cannot trade an injured player. So, and you stuck with Watson. They knew they were stuck with Watson, and that's what
right.
it was. It wouldn't know. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I got to get into this, man. I got to, because I got to hear this from you. So you mean to tell me now you on the Sanders train? You fucking with Sanders now? Because there was a
Uh,
whole lot of Sanders
tell me,
slander.
tell me,
There
tell me,
was a
tell me what
whole
you're talking about. Tell me what
there
you're
was a
talking
whole
about.
lot of Sanders slander that our audience don't know about because they're not in our chat, right? But
Hey, here we
the whole
go.
reason The whole
Ask me a
reason
question
we're
and let me
here,
rebuttal.
the whole reason we're here, right, is because in our chat, right, I happen to ask the question, who is the starting quarterback for the Browns?
Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett?
And when I asked the question, who was the starting quarterback for the Browns, instead of giving me a straight up answer, my man Sean Ace O'Neal decided to let us know how much he did not like Shedeur Sanders.
Because that's the biggest media thing ever, is to be like, I'm telling you right now, they're already talking about it.
So you don't like Shedeur Sanders?
I don't have a problem with Shedeur Sanders. What I have a problem with is that everyone's like, well, he had one good preseason game. Why isn't he the starter? That's a distraction that the team does not need. What's going to happen with the Browns this season is they're going to be fucking terrible. And at some point in time, you're going to see either you're going to see a combination
either you
of
fucking with Sanders or you ain't fucking with Sanders is the question I'm asking. I don't care about how y'all season go because I'm with the shoot. Right.
Eventually, Sanders, Gabriel, or Pickett is
either you fucking with Sanders or you ain't fucking with Sanders. And if you fucking with Sanders, then put some respect on his name and quit putting all that slander. Because my thing is, where's all this slander coming from? Because there was a whole lot of you said
name the slander. Name the slander. And let me rebuttal real quick.
I say, who is the quarterback for the Browns? Right.
Yeah.
Right? You came back
a veteran, not a rookie.
When I asked you, right, who it was, you went through all of this.
You mean I went ahead and stopped what the media is portraying? That because this is the new hot toy that you should be playing with, that you shouldn't start a rookie.
Okay, so I said, who is the quarterback? You said Kenny Pickett was supposed to be the starter. He got injured. Convenient timing when you don't know what to do with Sanders and want to make him look as good as possible in the preseason so you can trade him instead of cutting him and get nothing in return. Slander, right? All I asked was who was the starter. You said
I said
Kenny
get
Pickett,
something in return.
But then you went into
how is that slander by saying
make Sanders
the team
look good
is
as
smart?
Possible. What do you mean by make him look as good as possible? When if he's good, he's good. If he's bad, he's bad. But anyway, then you go on and you say Gabriel is looking like he's played against better competition and way ahead of Sanders in camp.
Has Gabriel not played against better competition?
We ain't seen Gabriel look better in camp.
Okay, that's the videos that you're seeing, because Shedeur is a bigger story than Dylan Gabriel.
You say Gabriel is looking way better. He's played against better competition and way ahead of Shedeur in camp.
He was playing against the ones, not the fours or fives.
Go figure.
So where am I wrong?
Go figure. Because Sanders played in a weak-ass conference and never had a good record.
Once again, tell me where I'm wrong.
They want Shedeur to have a chance to grow and mature at the position and play on the practice squad. But in order to sign him, he'd have to hit waivers. Somebody would swoop him up for jersey sales alone. So I don't think that will ever happen.
What's wrong about anything that I'm saying? In order for you to sign a practice squad quarterback, they have to. So
why all he was in a weak ass conference and all of that? Like he's trying. You making it sound like he's
the Big 12 is weak as fuck. Like I'm saying facts.
But what does that have to do? Okay. All right. Let me finish.
In order to get somebody on the practice squad,
Nobody else wanted to take a gamble during the draft to get him. But I guarantee somebody takes him after he balls out in the preseason against a bunch of fourth string dudes. Right?
Okay, am I wrong? Which one of the other 31 teams drafted him? The Browns drafted him, right? So tell me where I'm wrong so far. Go ahead. Dylan Gabriel played against better competition. I'm not wrong. How do you up the value of somebody that you're trying to trade potentially?
If he was that good and the tape was that good, someone else would have taken him way earlier than Cleveland did.
Exactly. So why didn't anybody take him before Cleveland?
He was throwing.
Where am I wrong?
He was throwing the ball to a guy that won the Heisman. And
am I wrong? Did he throw the ball to the Heisman Trophy?
85% of the 50-50 balls thrown his way.
Did he throw the ball to the Heisman Trophy winner? Am I wrong yet? I don't think I am. You can go ahead and prove me wrong if you want to.
If I'm a player on the team I want my quarterback, our leader, to eat, sleep, and breathe football, which is part of the reason I think Shedeur dropped in the draft like he did. What makes you think he doesn't? Where have you heard that this man doesn't? When everybody on the team loves this guy, everybody on the team is rooting for this guy, but you say he's not a leader, he don't eat and he don't sleep and he don't breathe football, right? And then you compared him to Cam Ward when you don't know what the fuck Cam Ward do or him. We've never seen anything but that one video footage of them working out together, right?
Yeah, okay.
Cam looked at, right?
So let me stop you real fast. Where have I been wrong?
I'm not done. I'll let
where have I been wrong about anything?
I'm not done. To me, it's about experience and knowing the game. To me, Gabriel was way ahead in that category. He used to playing on big stages, and that's why I give him the edge. Also, personally, Shedeur reminds me too much of Johnny Football, and I hated that dude with a passion.
I do. I hate Johnny Football.
Why do you hate Shedeur? What does he do for you to hate him with a passion?
Because Shedeur coming in.
You have not given this man a chance. I'm not done. No, I'm not fucking done. I'll let you go. I didn't cut you off. Let me fucking finish. Right?
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead and read every message. Tell me where I've been wrong so far.
Hell no, I'm not done. And I'm going to keep over talking you until you let me finish.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then you came back and you say, right? So I must say, impressive stats against third and fourth string defenders after he played, right? Against third and fourth string defenders. Probably why his college stats look so good.
That wasn't after the preseason game, for the record. If you want to go ahead and if you're going to tell the story,
okay. So it was after I posted how he did in training camp against third and fourth stringers.
That's fine. That's who he's playing against. Okay.
Great way to help a young man learn the playbook and help them build up some confidence by letting them beat up on future plumbers and Costco employees.
Well, what's wrong about that? You're learning the playbook.
The whole time you make this man seem like he's trash.
You're beating up on key guys that won't be in the NFL. Where am I wrong?
Positive thing you said about this man.
Where am I wrong?
Positive, but you suck Gabriel dick, and we ain't seen him throw one pass.
Where did I suck Gabriel's dick? By saying he played against better competition.
You saying he had a better college career than Shedeur?
He did, motherfuckers. How many fucking championship games did Shedeur go to? None. How many top 20 teams did Shedeur beat? One time. Dylan Gabriel had a better college career than Shedeur. You can't fucking argue that. Go ahead and keep. Name one thing.
But what that got to do? I'm saying what it got to do with the NFL, though.
Because there's a reason Dylan Gabriel was drafted in the third round. It's because of his resume.
If Shedeur proves to be better than Gabriel, keep that same energy, big dog.
That's fine.
Keep that same energy.
What have I said? Name one thing that I said and everything that you're quoting me.
I just read it all. Did
Dylan Gabriel not have a better college career?
We'll let the ringsiders and front rowers.
That's fine.
If they feel like that was hateful. But all I heard was hate.
Tell me one thing I was wrong about. Did Dylan Gabriel not have a better college career than Shedeur Sanders?
Tell me one thing positive you said about the man. Name one positive thing you've said about this man.
Name one thing that I said that was a fucking lie. You can't.
Name one positive thing.
You can't name. I said fact. And you were upset because you're riding his dick for some reason.
The only facts you named were the negative facts. Name the fact that this man went out there and set the record for Colorado football. Name the fact that this man was out there.
Name a Colorado quarterback.
It's a fact.
No, you're all about this. You can't name. No, name another. Name another.
You breaking up, Dub. You breaking up.
Dub, real quick. You're real big on this about quarterbacks from the state of Florida. Name another quarterback from the state of Colorado. You can't. You're getting angry because I'm telling you what I saw and what is truthful.
It don't fucking matter, Ace. Name another motherfucking quarterback that went to the school this motherfucker Gabriel went to.
Where he even go to
Marcus
school?
Mariota.
Where did
he went to Oregon?
Oh, you mean the Heisman Trophy winner, Marcus Mariota? What are you talking about? You're mad because I said. You're mad because I'm explaining to you why Dylan Gabriel got drafted before Shedeur Sanders.
just remember, you had nothing positive to say about this man, Shedeur
Justin
Sanders.
Herbert, Marcus Mariota, name another fucking Colorado quarterback. I'll wait.
If he ends up being better than Gabriel,
then he's on my team. I don't fucking care. I'm telling you what I see right now.
Yeah. Just remember that you didn't want him to be your starting quarterback. You wanted Gabriel. Keep that energy.
No, what I'm saying is there's a reason Gabriel is getting first team reps and not Shedeur. You drafted one in the third round. You got a value pick at one in the fifth round.
I just want to get that out there because I want to see the look on your face, and I want to know what you got to say if Shedeur Sanders proves to be better than your boy Gabriel.
You're acting like I'm not a Browns fan. I hope the entire world was wrong. Fuck the other 31 teams. The Browns got the steal of the draft, the steal of the century. They found their Tom Brady.
But that ain't how you feel. But that
because
ain't how you felt.
The whole media is sucking this dude's dick, and you are too. I'm not buying into the fucking hype. If Shedeur had Shiloh, his brother's fucking attitude, I'd be on the same fucking train. I'd be like, this dude is dope. This dude is so fucking cocky. And by being drafted in the fifth round, by not getting first team reps because they're setting him up for sabotage. Every other fucking team in the league did the same goddamn thing. But because it's Deion's son, it's a fucking problem. You're acting like the Browns are trying to kill this fucking kid. They're the one team that picked him. They're the one fucking team that
what you're not getting out of this whole conversation.
Christ. You're not making any fucking sense. You're acting like I hate this kid. What I hate is the fucking hype. I've seen this before. I've seen Johnny Manziel.
My whole point is just remember the negativity that y'all put on this man for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
All the negativity you put on this man for no reason. That's all I'm not a Colorado fan. I go with Notre Dame, and I can give a fuck about the Browns because I roll with the shoe.
Yeah, right? You're so in on this though, right?
What I don't,
you're all in on this though, right?
I don't like the negativity y'all put on this young man for no fucking reason. That's what I don't like.
What I like is hold on 1 second, y'all. Can I say something real quick? Let me just say this a little bit. What I like is the fact that no matter what the fuck is going on, throughout whatever talk is happening, this man still stay consistent in what he need to do. He done got out there, he performed well as hell. You know what I'm saying? He did a good ass job. No, I'm not even talking at the fact of what y'all talking on. I'm just stating what I feel like I like. Because I'm not worried about who don't like what. I'm like them too in the sense, but I'm not caring for the fact of to carry it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like how y'all carrying it with the conversation. Because whether he was Dylan Gabriel was him and he was Dylan Gabriel, you know what I'm saying? It'll still be the same combo. So it's like I'm saying this, he done went out there, he's playing through a lot of fucking perseverance, if you ask me. And there's most than what we've seen any quarterback have to deal with in the past damn near 10 years as far as Johnny football. And Johnny Manziel really ain't shit compared to Shedeur Sanders, if you ask me. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can take it up with me however you want to take it up. But Shedeur Sanders is way better than Johnny Manziel, if you ask me.
Comparing the two for a reason,
and personality, though. But personality-wise, too, he's better than him because he got a cool mind. You feel me? So
I just want to know, what did he do to deserve so much hate?
I'm not. Hold on, bro.
What did I say that wasn't true?
Hold up. Any props? I just want to know why he gets so much hate and no props. Why is it hard to say? You know what? I really hope this man does good, and you know what? He did great. He went out there and he performed.
I like how you read out the negative shit. After you were like, what? No, what did I say?
Why is it so hard to say? Maybe he played against second tier college. Maybe he didn't have that much competition in college, but this guy might be pretty good. He might actually know how to play. But instead, he played against second tier. He was a fifth rounder.
Where's the lie?
He's not even a starter. He's not good enough to be a starter.
Man,
No,
to me,
he'll,
none of
by the
that.
end of the
To me,
season,
none of that
he will
shit.
start
To
a
me,
game.
none of that shit matters no more because you're in the fucking NFL,
By the end
and
of the
all that
season,
shit
he'll
is out the
start a
goddamn
game.
window. You can't get no college stats in the NFL, so I don't care. That's why I'm like, whatever y'all digging into, I'm not digging into none of that shit. I'm digging into the fact that this man is in the NFL now. He is doing exactly what the fuck he said he wanted to do, and he is playing well. Like that was well. I don't care if it's one preseason game. I don't care if it was a half of a preseason game. He got in there, fucking scored a touchdown. They won the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about. He playing through a lot of bullshit. Everybody running their mouth about him saying whatever. Everybody trying to bat for him, do this, do that. But he's the only one that is not really saying too much of nothing. He's going out there, putting his motherfucking foot in his mouth, and he fucking going to work. And he went out there and he played a hell of a fucking game, hell of a high completion rate. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of things that they were talking about him just in that sense of, in general, conversations of what he couldn't do and what they felt like he couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? And what he wasn't going to do. And he went out there and he proved them all wrong, if you ask me. And, you know, it's a lot of people that went against him in media wise that got way bigger faces than we do. But
Who in the media is
it's
not
only,
sucking his dick? Not one person in the media is not sucking his
Mel
dick.
Kiper is the only motherfucker that shows Shedeur some love. You know what I'm
Show
saying?
me one negative thing. Show me one negative fucking post from anybody in the media after his preseason game. You can't.
I didn't say it was after the preseason
I got
game.
it. Wait, I can show you.
I didn't say it was after the preseason game.
I know a couple people after the preseason game that said just like my man Ace O'Neal said. Yeah, I mean,
it was
like
his first preseason game. He looked like a rookie quarterback in his first preseason game. That's a negative
the way
comment.
he was scrambling out there.
That's a negative comment. And he's saying
he
looked like a rookie quarterback in his fucking first preseason game. That's negative, right? That's not a real take on anything. Did he look like he was him? Did he look like the second coming of Jesus? No, he did some things right. He did some bad shit. He looked like a fucking rookie quarterback. You're getting so butthurt about me just telling you what I saw for no fucking reason.
I'm not butthurt. You butthurt. I was just saying you've been.
I'm butthurt. You're sucking his dick.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
I just want to know what he do to you. What he do to you that you hate him so much? What he do to you?
I don't hate him. I said he's a rookie. And you're like, why isn't he a starter? Why isn't he this?
So this
he's
is
a
my
fucking
question.
rookie.
Why do you give?
Why didn't he get any first team reps?
Why do you give props to everybody else?
Fucking rookie. Like,
why do you give props to everybody else in the quarterback room, but you won't give him any?
Because he wasn't fucking playing. Nobody had the chance to see him before that.
But why you won't give him any props?
Dylan Gabriel wasn't playing either.
I just said he played a good game. What the fuck you mean I won't give him any props? You're making it sound like he's a black quarterback. Ace hates him. You're full of shit, bro.
Who said that?
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
Who said
really?
that?
Like, we can pull that up too.
Oh no, nobody said that.
All right, fine, right on.
Right, who said something about it just being like a black-white thing? I'm not separating nothing.
Oh, we can pull that up too.
I'm just saying he played against
Man, you can pull up what the fuck you want to pull up, and I apologize.
You can pull it up. Pull it up,
if you want to go do that shit. Now, so if you want to take it there, we can take it there, but I left that shit back where it was at. What we talking about is your hate for Shedeur Sanders. Now,
yeah, because nobody said that about
You're saying I hate a man because I thought that the rookie they drafted ahead of him should be starting?
Nobody said nothing about it being no race thing.
While we've been on this goddamn podcast, I've not mentioned nothing about race. Since I said what I said in the motherfucking chat, publicly, I ain't brought up nothing about race. But if you got something that you need to get off your chest, get it off your chest. But what I was getting to any motherfucking way was shout out to Travio, because he put up a motherfucking a graphic in our damn chat room that I wanted to get to. Preseason evaluation guide. If it's a player that you like and he does well in the preseason, you say, I told you he's awesome. If it's a player you don't like, but he does well, you say preseason doesn't matter. Look who he's playing against. If it's a player you like does poorly, then you say preseason doesn't matter. Look at who he's playing with.
I gave him his flowers. What are you mad about?
If it's a player you don't like that does poorly, then you say, I told you he sucks. right?
I gave him his flowers. What are you upset about?
You said it's a preseason. He looked
I
just
said he
like
looked like a
everybody in the
rookie in his
preseason.
first preseason game.
Right.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
Preseason doesn't matter. Look who he's playing against. That sounds like a player you don't like that does well.
All right, man.
I just want to know why you don't
Oh,
like
no,
Shedeur
I
Sanders.
never even.
You're saying that I don't like him. All I said, no, you're asking. Forget it, man. We're done.
I've never made it not one time a race thing. I never once, nobody put that card in your, I never once put that card in your hand about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, never said that you said anything that had to race anything against the situation. I even just said in my own take that I'm not even using that for what I got to say because y'all, like I said, y'all been long debating it for a minute now. So it's like I don't have nothing. And then it was like when you just mentioned that, now that was off the record of already supposed to be taken care of. Nobody once said anything about you saying anything about a black quarterback, nothing wrong or none of that shit. You know what I mean? If that's the case, you could have been talking that same shit on Watson if we was feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? But nobody pointing the finger at none of
did
that
I,
kind of
right?
stuff. You know what I mean?
Right?
Huh?
Okay, let's quick stat line. Does anybody know who Tanner McKee is for the Philadelphia Eagles?
Obviously not.
Probably didn't get any first team reps. 20 of 25, 252, average 10.1 yards, 2 touchdowns, 135.3 ranking.
Okay, so look, this is my okay. So wait, this is my
Tanner
thing.
McKee?
You going into stats about other players, bro? We talking about
Yeah,
one specific
why
player.
are we talking about
Like we
Tanner
not
McKee?
you putting everybody else.
Once again,
You putting
let us
everybody
know.
else over this man. Now, like
We're talking about
we not
Shedeur
talking
because the
about
media
everybody
talks
else.
about
Once
Shedeur.
again, to let us know
The media
how
talks about Shedeur. That's why we're talking about Shedeur.
Whatever Shedeur Sanders does
If you
is.
don't,
Once
if like
again,
we not saying that you
to let
don't
us
like a
know
black quarterback.
that he just
We
ain't
not saying
playing.
that you
No.
racist.
Stop. We're
We
done.
just
What I'm
asking, do
saying
you
is
fuck with Shedeur Sanders
the
or not?
media
That's damn near
the
what the
media doesn't
widespread
talk about
question
Tanner
is.
McKee, so we don't hear about Tanner McKee. The media rides Shedeur's dick because he's Deion's son, and that's what I have against Shedeur is the fact that as a team player,
Well, why would you
as a
be
Browns
mad at?
fan,
Why would you be mad
as a
at that
Browns
though? You
fan,
don't want no dad
after
that you.
week one,
You
if the
don't want no
Browns
dad though.
lose,
You don't want. So you wouldn't be. You would. How would you feel if your fucking dad is famous and you have zero control, Ace? What fuck the media can say about you because your dad is Deion Sanders? How would you feel about that?
do people
That's
talk
my
about
thing.
Shiloh the way they talk about Shedeur? I haven't
Yes,
heard
the
it.
fuck they do.
No, they
I
don't.
have.
Who talks about Shiloh? Shiloh that minds his own business and is funny and just does his own thing. Do you hear
Exactly.
them
They
talk about
mind their
Shiloh or do
own
you hear them talk
fucking
about
business
Shedeur?
and they don't even use their daddy for certain
They
shit,
not
bro.
quarterbers, nigga. What the
That's
fuck,
what I'm
man? We
saying.
gonna sit
And,
here and
he
act
not a
like the
quarterback,
quarterback.
right?
We gonna
We
sit here and
talking
act like the quarterback
specifically.
don't get all the motherfucking attention. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's why.
That's the main
Because it's a
guy.
motherfucking quarterback. A quarterback always get all the motherfucking attention. It don't matter. You a fucking quarterback. So yes, we gonna
Right.
talk about the quarterback. They always gonna talk about the goddamn quarterback. It don't matter if you a running back setting records. They gonna talk about the fucking quarterback. So yeah.
Okay, so my main
No,
thing
you
here
can't
is
compare. You can't compare why they don't talk about the other ones because they ain't fucking quarterbacks.
well, half of the
On
debate
top,
was that the Browns are trying to set Shedeur up for failure, right? That's how it
who's
was. Who we can go back, we can check the receipts. Everybody in media was talking about it's not just in the group chat. Everybody in media was like, the Browns are setting him up for failure. Tell me how many fucking snaps, goddamn it, Taylor McKee here had at 20 for 25, 252, 2 touchdowns when goddamn it, Jalen Hurts is the starter.
I said,
Nobody.
first of all, we
They're
can run
making
the
it a big
receipt.
deal because it's
You
Deion's
talking
son.
media. My narrative, I said the narrative is y'all trying to make this man look bad and make him sound like he's not as good as he really is. So let's keep him
right.
like that. And that was my thing. I'm like, why is there so much negativity on this man instead of talking about the positives, instead of talking about what he is doing? All there is he ain't this, he ain't did that, he ain't this, he ain't did that. I'm like, I always said that the narrative now, you want to run receipts, run receipts. Because I said the narrative is why does the narrative make this man look bad? That's exactly what I said.
You
Why is
can't
that the
find one
narrative?
thing that I said that wasn't
Why is
true.
that the narrative?
Find one thing that I said that wasn't true.
But where's the truth about the good shit he do? You say truths, but your truths is all negative truths. Where's the positive truths?
How is it a negative?
Oh, it ain't none. It ain't no positive truths, right? There ain't none. There's no
How is it
positive truths
how
you
is
can
it
say about
negative
this
to
man.
say? How is it negative to say Dylan
Man, get the
Gabriel
fuck out
had
of
a
here,
better
man. Quit
college
playing
career?
stupid, man, because we ain't fucking dumb, man. Come on, man.
So
Quit trying to
by
play
me
fucking
saying
dumb.
Dylan Gabriel
Quit
had a
trying to
better
play,
college
man.
career and played better
Yeah,
competition, that
that's
pisses you
negative.
off, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
wrong.
negative. He had a better college career than this man, so shit. You know what
What
I
I
mean?
think, what I think is wrong
Where's the
about it is,
positive?
look,
Where
where
is
I'm
the
not trying,
positive?
where I'm
And you
trying to
still ain't
understand.
never said nothing. Tell me one positive thing about Shedeur Sanders.
Look, we can look. I'm gonna look. We can look. I'm gonna say this and then whatever y'all want to do, we can move on to the next subject or whatnot. But I'm gonna just say this though, like anytime we ask you, you mention another person to hold over him. And then it's not a it's like
Because I'm
I ain't saying
tired of the
I'm not
talk that
saying
Shedeur should
I'm
be
not
the
saying that
starter.
it's I'm not saying that nobody started that though, but you and Dub. Like Dub asked you, and then that was it. You can't say y'all and the Shedeur Sanders
Man,
like
the
nobody
real
made
truth
it.
is
It
I
was no y'all
asked
conversation.
I asked who
Dub
is the
asked a long
starting
time ago.
quarterback for the
Period.
Browns. You started
That was the
going
first
in
initial
on
question.
Shedeur Sanders. I asked you, damn.
Right.
Okay, now that we know that you don't like Shedeur Sanders, LOL, who is the quarterback? And then you went in again. And I'm like, why are you steady going in on Shedeur Sanders? And then, since I seen I had your goat, I'm on your head now because now I need to know why is so much hate on this man. What did he do to you? And then
That
you
that's
now
my that's what my thing was like. If you're gonna mention something about it, yes, he has some downsides to it. Every fucking quarterback got a downside to him. Fucking Tom Brady ain't the fucking fastest quarterback in the bunch, but he fucking came out there and fought for his position like any other motherfucker would if they had a chance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just saying this, like just for fair debate, you know, not even trying to make it seem like we know somebody is tag teaming you because nobody is tag teaming you. Because once again, this was always a one-on-one conversation. Dub didn't ask nobody before he asked you about anything Cleveland Browns. My right hand is Christ right now on the Bible. I can stack it. This is not no tag team debate. Nobody is on your neck about, oh, why you don't? I just want to know, like personally, like if you don't like it because of that point and you ain't seen enough, then say you haven't seen enough. Don't put like all the negative stats over everything that he's doing good right now. Oh, and then on top of that, like I said, personality is everything. You got a quarterback. If you got a cool ass quarterback and he laid back and he willing to listen to you, why wouldn't you not want to give a man like that a chance to fucking throw the pill before you down the
Jameis
field and win
Winston.
the game and fucking make history? Jameis
That's
Winston,
Jameis
another
Winston.
one. You know what I'm saying? Like he never would get the love, but when we look at him, it's like, man, we would love to have this nigga on the bench or just on the side. Period, because he's a personality, bro. His personality is everything. So I'm just saying this, like, yes, Dylan Gabriel might have had a fucking awesome career, better than Shedeur. Yes, he might have been in a better situation to get picked
Numbers
up
wise.
early, but numbers wise, yes. But Shedeur Sanders still over all of that had a chance to be number one, if not was number one in the draft over Dylan Gabriel and
Man,
got dropped. For what
you could be
reason?
good
Why?
in college. That's all good. You could have a
You could
better,
be good in college, but when you get to the
from
NFL, that shit
the
got to
NFL.
transfer.
Tell me when you get to the NFL. Tell me how you're better because your college career stats, your numbers stack up. Ryan Leaf numbers was better than motherfucking Peyton Manning. Nigga, Ryan
Man,
Leaf
for real.
was supposed to be the shit. Ryan Leaf, motherfucking, what's Ryan Leaf's numbers? Ryan Leaf's numbers compared was the shit.
And Ryan Lee was cold.
That motherfucker
But
wasn't
what
shit when he
happened?
got to the motherfucking NFL. That
But
motherfucker wasn't shit.
what happened,
So it
kid?
don't
His
matter.
personality wasn't shit.
It don't matter how good you was in motherfucking college. I ain't trying to hear that shit. My thing was Why the hate? That's all I was asking. I just wanted to know.
Oh shoot, sorry.
The dude is on your team. Damn.
See, you're
Damn.
taking what I said as stats as hate.
Okay.
Because I don't say anything. I didn't say anything negative, but I didn't say anything positive. That's where you're taking that.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying
Not once did you say some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean? We got
happy to have a guy that late in the draft.
We got 4 quarterbacks, and then we got him as a steal. Now, I don't know. Gabriel looked better in motherfucking college, but shit, he can't run like motherfucking. He can get out the pocket like motherfucking Shedeur. So, I don't know. It might be a competition. We're going to see when they get there. It's a whole different game. But
how often does a fifth-string quarterback make a football team?
Bro, how often does a quarterback that well drop to the 5th round?
At least this year, Tom Brady. If you want to compare him to Tom Brady, I think that's a fucking stretch. But that's we'll see. We'll see. Either everything I said.
Who's his mentor? Who did he have access to because of his daddy? Of who his daddy is? Who did he grow up with as his motherfucking mentor?
I don't know. You tell me.
Tom Brady.
You just said it. Tom motherfucking Brady. Who the fuck did he look like when he rolled out to the left, shifted his motherfucking weight, got his feet set, threw his hips, and threw the ball in between 3 defenders for his first motherfucking touchdown? If you tell me it didn't look like Tom Brady, I'm going to tell you to go look at the goddamn footage. Because I sat right there with a motherfucking Tom Brady fan and the Patriots. And he said, I'll be goddamn. Don't he look like Tom Brady? My homeboy Evan, Youngblood. Shout out to Youngblood. He knows what I'm
into
talking
triple
about.
coverage off his back foot in a dangerous situation. Absolutely.
And look at the line on the ball. Did you see the line? Did you see how he was going through his progressions? Did you see how instead of him motherfucking, when the blitz came, he just stepped inside and didn't run away? He just stepped inside, stayed calm, found his read, and threw the ball? When most rookies would have just threw the ball away or ran out of bounds or ran out the goddamn pocket. His ass stepped right in, slid to the side, set his motherfucking hips, and threw the ball. I'm telling you. All right.
He was out there boogieing.
All right.
I like how he was moving out there, man. He was all right, man. You know what I'm saying? We got more games to see. But, overall, he did his thing out there, and
his IQ look a lot better than what people were trying to give him props for.
They definitely wouldn't give any props on that IQ part. And he went out there and he did his thing, man. But y'all, we went crazy on that. We didn't just spent a whole hour on that, y'all. As y'all see, that debate literally has been heated for the past 2 weeks. Maybe a little longer. You know what I'm saying? But before we get up out of here, we got UFC on Paramount. I'm not too fond of, paying pay-per-views extra money than what they already getting.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for them to do some shit like that, it looked like, to me, hey, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but from over here, it looked like y'all taking a shit.
What?
What happened to Big Money UFC? What happened?
UFC doesn't have any big name stars anymore, so instead of losing money on $70 pay-per-views that were overpriced like a motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Say that again. What did you just say?
Where's John Jones? Where's Conor McGregor?
Wait. They were doing what? Wait. They was doing what?
Charging $70 for pay-per-views and losing money.
What was they losing money? The UFC was losing money on $70 pay-per-views compared to boxing that's making money.
No, they were losing views, not money. They were losing $50.
Views. Yeah, okay. I just want you to understand.
I think they lost views. I think they lost views when they took away the they took away the UFC show too as well. You know what I'm saying? They should have kept that around too.
The Ultimate Fighter's still on. It's on ESPN. It's on ESPN Plus.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, you mean Disney Plus? Eller, you mean Disney Plus now?
oh, oh.
Because you know they
No,
about to come over.
the
They about to
Ultimate
go over
Fighter
there
is
too.
on the Ultimate Fighter
So
is
in
on
the,
ESPN Plus. The problem
so in
is that you've had a turnover over the years of
Right,
no Conor McGregor, no John Jones, Dustin Poirier
right.
is on now.
oh,
GSP, you know
Name
what I'm saying? Few people
GSP.
like
oh,
that.
Name
mm,
a person in the UFC that
mm,
is Ronda Rousey's talking about coming back for a
mm,
fucking fight
Just to
against
try to make
only
something happen, pretty much, huh?
mm,
only if Amanda
mm.
Nunes loses to old girl, the what's her name? Harrison.
Oh,
Kayla Harrison.
Yeah, she got to fight her.
The
Did she
problem
fight her
is that
already though?
the UFC did not do a good enough job of building up the people that they had coming up. And now all
what
the
was?
other
I mean,
motherfuckers
I
are
wouldn't
old.
even know. I
Oh,
wouldn't even know Nunes was about to fight old girl if you wouldn't have said nothing.
Oh no, she came
yeah,
back. That was on the last pay-per-view.
get a little closer here. What
Oh, when she came in the ring or whatever. I think I
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah.
You have
what
a big gap of older stars that dominated for a long time, and these new people that aren't selling the tickets because nobody fucking believes in them.
hmm
mm.
I agree. There's a
What
lot
was
going
our?
on with that.
I'm on the road. What was our first debate?
Oh, you mean you talking about UFC outselling
Yeah,
Canelo?
you
Because
and
that
you and
happened. That one happened, right? Yeah, we proved that one happened.
No, I think the whole big picture though. What was the big picture? I think the big picture was the
the big
UFC.
picture was UFC was like not even that they could offer money to pay a boxer or combine with boxing to pay a boxer
I never,
enough
no.
money
I never said.
They
for the
No, what
they
I
fight.
make
said
more
was the
money.
fact that
They
when
make
Turk
more
Al
money.
Sheik was bankrolling the whole
They
thing,
they
it
make
seems
more
like Turk
money.
Al Sheik can buy whatever the fuck he wants to. Turk Al Sheik went ahead and
Yeah.
hopped out.
It was
So now you
UFC.
have
It was
UFC.
UFC makes more money than boxing is what it was. They pay-per-view out sales and they
No,
make more
I
money
told you
than
that one
boxing.
would work, and it did.
Uh, it,
UFC Atmosphere outsold
it was just that
Canelo's
one.
fights
It was just that one.
that one
Yeah,
Oh,
it was just
championship.
that one.
it was just
Yeah.
because I was a little confused because I thought there was a time when if we went back to season 2 or 3, whatever season we in right now, but the season before, I believe, you were saying that UFC was outsell boxing. I
Well,
thought I
UFC is
remember.
also part of TKO, and WWE is $7 billion in debt, which is why
Yeah, they all kind
WWE is
of
now going to ESPN instead of the UFC, and
Mm.
UFC just signed a 7-year, $7.7 billion contract to show fights on their pay-per-views and everything,
no,
basically for free to get viewers back.
everybody is going to TKO is where they going.
Is to
All the
get viewers
combat
back.
sports, TKO, UFC, all them cats, they all going over there.
Yeah.
If they not already over there. And Turkey Al Sheik don't run them. They run Turkey Al Sheik got his own stuff. That's why he made his own stuff. And TKO is Nick Khan and The Rock and a few other people that's over there. So
No,
all them
that's who the
decisions that's being
WWE
made.
represents. That's who the WWE
No,
representatives are. It's
TKO,
not.
no. TKO represents UFC,
In WWE, but
WWE, and a
TKO is
few more
not ran by
and a
Nick
few
Khan.
more
Yeah, TKO is not ran
no,
by
they
Nick
all
Khan.
work in that space.
Yeah, they
Okay.
take orders from other people.
But yo, before we get off of here, real quick, guys, I gotta talk about this. I mean, because we all work together on this, right? And I'm talking about these guys. All right, talking about these guys. What the entire fuck, guys? We are 2 weeks away from fucking opening day, and we have not
No
named
quarterback.
who the fucking starting quarterback is. Now, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Now,
It's
wait a
not
minute. Now,
looking
wait. Let me
good.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Wait, let me finish. Now, I'm not saying that the team doesn't know. I'm not saying that the team doesn't know, right? Because I'm pretty sure the team knows, right? I'm
hmm
praying. I pray to God that the team knows and they've been playing with the team. But has anybody heard any report on who the hell has been playing starting quarterback for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish?
What's harder to prepare for, one guy or two guys that have entirely different skill sets?
One.
I think that's why Notre Dame is not named a starter. You have Carr that is more of a pocket passer. You have a Minchie that can get out of the pocket and do a couple of different things. You're going to have to redesign the way the line moves and everything else for a more mobile quarterback. I think that this is a fugazi. They don't want Miami to know who to prepare for. They don't want you to be able to watch tape from only preseason games on either one of them, only the blue and gold game essentially, on who you're going to prepare for. That starter will be named that day of, I guess so-and-so starting. Why is Notre Dame not allowed anybody into their practices? I think that's for a reason. I think it's because Notre Dame is number 5. You're playing number 9 to start the season. Week 1 of college football is fucking wild. You have 3 top 10 games going on week 1.
Word.
You have number 1, which I'm not even sure how Texas is number 1, visiting number 3 Ohio State, and Texas is the underdog.
Now I need to understand why Texas is number 1. That's what I'm trying to put
Arch
together.
Manning with nothing else other than that. It's Arch Manning. Arch Manning even commented, he said, I've played 1 game. How am I the front runner for the Heisman? Arch Manning is the most level-headed dude ever. He was like, at SEC Media Day, he was like, I get it. I got the name. I'm good at football, but you're gonna. I played 1 game last year.
Yeah.
When Quinn Ewers got hurt, and you're putting me as the Heisman front runner.
You know who he sounds like?
Appreciate it. Don't know where that's coming from.
He sounds like his uncle. He sounds like Peyton. Remember when Peyton was at Tennessee? You know what I mean? And they kept trying to give him the Heisman, and he like, man, shit, I'm just trying to motherfucking win the SEC title. If I get the Heisman, that's cool. But what the hell have I done? I'm here trying to get that title. You dig?
In my opinion, if you're Notre Dame,
right. I'm still
Freeman,
trying to
Marcus
play, and
Freeman
I already got
the
the
starter
Heisman.
is.
Man.
Say that again.
In my opinion, if you're Notre Dame, Marcus Freeman knows who the starter is. He ain't stupid. He's not going to tell you who the starter is.
I think I'm praying that the team knows, and they've been playing with him as the starter, and they're just not letting it out like you said, because that's very strategic. That is very strategic. You know, as a fan, I just don't. I'm being honest. I don't like going into that, because if that's for real, if that's really what it is, if they don't know until you get, you know what I'm saying, a week or away, that sucks, bro. No
if
team.
You have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback.
Exactly. Say it again, please. That's what I've been trying to say. Say it one more time, please.
If you have 2 quarterbacks that could be the starter, you don't have a quarterback.
You don't have a fucking quarterback, bro.
But also, when you're Notre Dame, does it really fucking matter? Because tell me Riley Leonard was
decision mode.
We haven't had a quarterback.
Tell me a dude that transferred there from North Carolina, Howell the year before was a quarterback.
We haven't.
It doesn't matter. If you're Notre Dame, you have a couple big games on the schedule. Week 1, you're at a top 10 ranked opponent, Miami. You have to either win that and or the next game to hopefully coast through the rest of your schedule. This still includes Boise State. Still has, we'll see what USC is this year. But you know what I mean? Boise State is not currently ranked in the top 25. You start off with number 9 and number 12, gut check right from the get-go. Yep. Number 9 on the road, number 12 at home.
Well, I mean,
you win both of those in your Notre Dame.
You're
basically tiptoeing into the playoff as long as you don't fuck up.
I mean, that's why, because you don't have a conference championship game. So they have to. You dig? Like, they don't have a choice. They don't have a conference championship game. They got to have a heavy, either top or bottom heavy. And I'd rather be top heavy than be bottom heavy.
It's way easier to lose at the beginning of the season than it is at the end.
Yeah.
People don't remember what you did earlier in the season. They remember how you finished.
Yeah. You take a slip up in the beginning and you finish strong, you dig, then they can say you learned from that loss.
But see, the thing is that people are talking like, oh, Notre Dame's got a cupcake schedule. Really? You're starting off with back-to-back top 15 teams? That's a cupcake schedule. Now, you do play Purdue and, other teams that haven't been shit lately. Who's to say they don't turn into something?
That's
USC, Stanford, always knocking at the door to be relevant.
That's the dice, you dig? So, you gotta You know, so the thing is this. I've said it. I've always said it. I'm gonna stick with it until Notre Dame. When Notre Dame has a Heisman candidate at quarterback, they will win the ship. The year Notre Dame has a Heisman candidate, he don't have to win the Heisman. He just has to be a candidate, right? Finish in the top three. If they get a quarterback that finishes top two, top three in the Heisman, they'll have enough to win the ship. Always.
Not with
Always.
Brady Quinn.
You don't count.
So here, man, this is Notre Dame's schedule. Week 1, you're at Miami, number 9. Week 2, you got Texas A&M at home. Week 3, you got Purdue at home. Week 4, Arkansas on the road. You got Boise State at home. You got NC State at home. You got USC at home. Bye week. You got at Boston College, Navy at home, Pittsburgh at home, Syracuse at home, at Stanford. Looks like Notre Dame's playing a Michigan schedule this year where you got way more home games than away games.
Finally.
You're playing an Alabama schedule. You're playing a Michigan schedule. You're playing an Ohio State schedule where you got, 1, 2, 3, 4 away games, and the rest of them are home games.
Good. But where's the Shamrock game?
Let's see. I don't think is it Navy? No, it can't be Navy again this year. Normally they do it on the road. They're not playing overseas. I don't know when the game is. The Shamrock Series?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not playing in Ireland this year.
They got to be somewhere in New York or something.
No, I see Miami, Notre Dame, Arkansas, Notre Dame, Boston College in Massachusetts, Notre Dame, Pittsburgh, Notre Dame, Stanford. Maybe it's that Pittsburgh or that Boston College game. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I gotta. You go. You gonna check it out, the Shamrock game? Yeah.
Oh, there's not one this year. It's next year at Lambeau Field against Wisconsin.
Lambeau Field. So you say they not doing one this year?
Yeah, there's no. I'm not seeing the Shamrock Series game.
Wow. So no green jerseys?
Oh no, they'll still pull them out for a home game. Shit, you might see them week 2, or at least you'll see them against USC. This is the last year USC's on the under contract.
Whoa! Now, see, now you talking some shit people didn't know. I didn't know. I was today years old when I found that out.
Yeah, no. Going into next season, USC's like, yeah, we'll play you here. Then we're not promising nothing else. USC's Notre Dame's final game is at Notre Dame this year on the schedule.
And then next year they're at USC, and that's the final.
Nope, they're not. USC's not even on the schedule next year.
Wow. Wow. Ooh, man. I was looking forward to going out there in SoCal and wearing all my Notre Dame gear while we was beating their ass. Wow. Oh, man.
Notre Dame's 2026 schedule: Shamrock Series game at Wisconsin, Rice at home, Michigan State at home, at Purdue, at North Carolina. Navy is a oh no, we got USC next year still at USC. And then after that, it's done. And then they finish USC, Florida State, Miami, SMU, Syracuse. So 3 fuck yous in a row. Fuck USC, fuck Florida State, fuck Miami, all in a row right there.
Yeah.
The only way you can make it better as a Notre Dame fan would be to have Ohio State in there.
Michigan.
Fuck nah. See, I don't buy into the fact that Notre Dame and Michigan are as big of a fucking game as Michigan fans buy into that shit. If I'm
I was there when we beat their ass the last time they came up in the crib, and I was there. Beat their ass right on up out of there.
See, that's the thing. I think that Michigan fans have a problem with Notre Dame. As a Notre Dame fan, I root for 2 teams: Notre Dame and whoever plays USC. as a Michigan fan, for some reason, Notre Dame Michigan is not even that big of a fucking rivalry. They root for anybody against Notre Dame, anybody against Ohio. You got too many hates there. If you're Michigan and you're worried about Notre Dame and not Ohio State, you're fucked hard. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like you got too many rivalries going on. Just pick one and stick to it. Michigan, Ohio State's your rivalry. Michigan fans, I'm sorry to hear it from me. You're not on my list of top. You're maybe number 6. We don't give a fuck about you. Nobody in South Bend gives a fuck about you.
No, but we will say fuck you though.
Yeah, fuck you, Michigan.
Muck Michigan.
Anyways, though, it looks like we lost Cap.
Yeah,
James?
he lost a couple signal. He lost a signal. He got a lot going on right now, but y'all know what it is, man. We want to thank y'all, everybody ringside, all the courtside, everybody front row. You know, thank y'all for tuning in once again. You know what it is. Throw the Towel Sports Podcast, man.
James, pleasure to lace up the gloves and finally have that out.
Always. Like
Nothing
always.
but love, though, brother. You already know.
You know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Protect yourselves at all times.
Don't be a dick.
You get that like, follow, subscribe, and that little alert button. And make sure you tell somebody else to tune in. You know what I mean? But protect yourself at all times. And please, don't ever throw the towel in on your ass.
You motherfucker, we're talking to you. We're talking to you.
Throw the damn towel.
I was